In this video, we will learn 9th class geography, second lesson, physical features of India. In this lesson, we will learn about Himalayan mountains, northern plains, peninsular plateau, Indian desert, coastal plains, and island groups. The physical features of India can be divided into geological and physiological divisions. They are Peninsular block, Indo-Ganga-Brahmaputra plain and Himalayas. The physiographic divisions have 6 major divisions. In this video, we will learn in detail about 6 major divisions. They are the Himalayan mountains, northern plain, the peninsular plateau, the Indian desert, the coastal plain and the islands. You can observe the image here. We can locate 6 major physical divisions of India like this. Himalayan ranges, northern plain, Thar desert, peninsular plateau and islands. The Himalayan mountains. The Himalayas are mountain barriers that stretch over the borders of northern India. These are some of the most rugged and loftiest mountains of the world and are one of the major landforms of the earth. Loftiest means highest mountains in the world. The Himalayas form an arc that covers a distance of 2400 kilometers. Its length is 2400 kilometers. Parallel ranges of Himalayas. The Himalayas primarily consist of 3 parallel ranges that are further divided into 3 types. Greater or inner Himalayas and also called as Himadri. Perennially snowbound, the Great Himalayas have the loftiest peaks. All highest peaks are located in Greater Himalayas. And the Himadri has an average height of 6,000 meters and consists of all the major Himalayan peaks in it. It is one of the most prominent physical features of India. Now second one, Himachal or Lesser Himalayas. The more rugged part of the mountain range that is also called Lesser Himalayas or Himachal. This area of Himachal is widely known as for its beautiful hill stations. These ranges have an average height of 3,700 meters to 4,500 meters. In these ranges, the Pir Panjal is the longest range in Himachal or Lesser Himalayas. Next one, Outer Himalayas or Sivaliks. Outer Himalayas also called as Sivaliks. These are comparatively low ranges with altitudes varying from 900 to 1100 meters. They comprise the unconsolidated sediments that get brought down by the rivers from the Himadri ranges. Between Himachal and Sivaliks, there are dunes, valleys. The valleys are called dunes. The longitudinal valley lying between the Lesser Himalayas and the Sivaliks is known as dunes. Some examples: Dehradun, Kotli Dun, Patli Dun. Now, regional classification of the Himalayas. Himalayas, regionally it is classified. The Himalayas are also divided on the basis of regions of west to east. The part of the Himalayas lying between the Indus and Satluj has been traditionally known as Punjab Himalayas. You can locate the picture here. Regional classification. The Himalayas are also divided on the basis of regions of west to east. The part of the Himalayas lying between the Indus and Satluj are known as Punjab Himalayas. And also in Kashmiri Himalayas, in Himachal Pradesh, they are called Himachal. The part of the Himalayas lying between the Satluj and Kali river is known as Kuman Himalayas. Satluj and Kali river, between Satluj and Kali river, these Himalayas known as Kuman Himalayas. And the Kali and Teesta river demarcated the Nepal Himalayas. The part of lying between the Teesta and Dihang river is known as Assam Himalayas. In Assam, these are called Assam Himalayas. Brahmaputra marks the easternmost boundary of the Himalayas. Eastern boundary of the Himalayas is Brahmaputra. Eastern boundaries ki Brahmaputra ni sarihadduga cheptam. You can observe the image here. This is the Brahmaputra flowing area in Assam. Northern plains. The three major river systems, they are Indus, the Brahmaputra and the Ganga. They have resulted in the formation of the northern plain. The northern plain spreading over 7 lakh square kilometers. It is a vast area of alluvial soil. It contains alluvial soil. It is very fertile land. It is very useful for agriculture. The northern plain is divided into 3 sections. The western part of the northern plain is referred as the Punjab plain, and the Indus and its tributaries Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Beas and Satluj. These rivers originated in Himalayas. You can note down what are the tributaries of Indus. They are 5: Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Beas and Satluj. The Ganga plain extends between Gaggar and Teesta river. The Ganga plain extends between Gaggar and Teesta river. It is spread over the states of North India, Haryana, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and partly in Jharkhand. And third one, the West Bengal to its east, particularly known as Assam, it lies in the Brahmaputra plain. Relief features of northern plain. Some relief features have different names in northern plain. They are, first one is Babar. It is a narrow belt, 8 to 16 kilometers wide range of boulders and pebbles. It is in the foothills of Sivaliks or the outer Himalayan range. In this, the streams disappear. And another feature of northern plain, the more fertile part of the northern plains. This region comprises new and younger deposits of alluvial soil. Khadar means, you can remember like Khadar, new alluvial soil. Khadar means new alluvial soil. You can remember. And another feature, Bangar. This is the largest part of the northern plain which is formed of older alluvial soil. Bangar means older. Khadar means newer and younger alluvial soil. You can remember like this. And now another feature of northern plain, that is terai. Terai means, that is the Hindi word. The terai region is wet and swampy marshy land. Before independence, it contains thick forest area. The Peninsular plateau. The Peninsular plateau defines the physical features of India. It is mainly composed of older igneous, crystalline and metamorphic rocks. The three major divisions of plateaus are Central Highlands, Deccan Plateau and Northeastern Plateau. Northeastern Plateau is also called as Chota Nagpur Plateau. The Central Highlands. Spreading over the major area of Malwa Plateau, the Central Highlands lies next to the north of the Narmada River. North of the Narmada River, Central Highlands are located. Central Highlands also called as Malwa Plateau. North of the Central Highlands, here we can locate Narmada River. This is Deccan Plateau. Can locate here Narmada River. And the Deccan Plateau. The Deccan Plateau forms a broad base of triangular landmass that falls to the south of the Narmada River. Here observe, here we can locate Narmada River. This is the Deccan Plateau. It is in triangular shape. Next physical features, Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats. Western Ghats lies parallel to the western coast. You can observe the image here. These are Western Ghats. Eastern Ghats, they stretches from Mahanadi Valley to the Nilagiri Hills in the south. You can observe the image here. These are Eastern Ghats. Their average elevation is 900 to 1600 meters. And Eastern Ghats, they have elevation up to 600 meters. The highest peak including Anaimudi and Dodabetta. In Western Ghats, they have peaks Anaimudi and Dodabetta. In Eastern Ghats, Mahendragiri is the highest peak in Eastern Ghats. The Indian Desert. The entire expansion of the Indian desert lies in the western margins of the Aravalli Hills. Now you can locate here Aravalli Hills. Western margin of the Aravalli Hills we can locate here. It is covered in sandy plains and dunes. This region receives rainfall below 150 millimeters every year. Hence, there is minimal vegetation cover. The largest river that flows here is Luni. Luni is the only one river in Thar Desert. The coastal plains. The coastal plains are narrow stretches of land across the Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal. Here observe the image here. Coastal plains, western plains and eastern plains. The coastal plains in the southern part are broadly divided into the Konkan, the Kannada and the Malabar coast. And the eastern side, they can divide it into Sarkaru coast, Coromandel coast. These are the eastern coastal plains. Here we can say some differences between western plains and eastern plains. Western plains are very narrow in size and eastern plains they are broad. Western plains they are submerged plains and eastern plains they are emerged plains. In western plains, rivers do not form the deltas. In eastern plains, they form deltas. Eastern plains, we can see deltas. For example, Krishna Delta and Godavari Delta. In India, there are two group of islands. Lakshadweep Islands, they are located in Arabian Sea and Andaman Nicobar Islands, they are located in Bay of Bengal. The Andaman Nicobar Island groups include 204 small islands. Further, the Andaman and Nicobar Islands divided by 10-degree channel is in the north and Nicobar is in the south. These islands are close to the equator. They have thick forest covers and experiences equatorial climate because they are near to the equator. Andaman Nicobar Islands are near to the equator. That's why they have equatorial climate. There is a great diversity of flora and fauna in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. I am giving few questions from this lesson. You can try the answer. Answers also I am giving in the comment box.